talk about some things that artists deal with, shall we? But I don't know why I wanted to spin that, but... Keeping your studio spick and span. That's a hard one. This studio was like a wreck. Like just a couple weeks ago. And I had to really bust my butt to clean this place up. It was like chaos. And there's definitely nothing behind the camera that I'm leaving out of this video footage. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Like what is that? What are you? What? And then of course this giant fence. It's actually only like 4 foot tall, but still. I painted that thing in here, you know, because this isn't just an art studio, guys. This is a print shop, an art studio, a video editing studio, a business office thing, and a workshop. Did I already say that? Oh my gosh, I can't even remember what I've said. The other issue that we have is over there, the computer. Files. Files upon files. If you do any kind of YouTube videos or you like record your art process and you do those like really cool speed paints like sometimes I like to do, but footage adds up and it's a lot. Like I was down to like 20 gigabytes. 20 gigabytes, okay? And that was pretty bad. I was starting to wonder if I was ever gonna have any space on my computer again. I finally am back up to 200 gigs. So I think we're gonna be okay for a while, which is great. Another issue, prints. Trying to make your own prints can be such a headache. Oh, making your own prints can be so time consuming, and oftentimes they take forever just to get them the way that you want them. And eventually you run out of ink, like I did on this one. Actually, I ran out of ink on this one as well, but I was doing other things, multitasking. I didn't notice, so in other words, I printed 2 completely useless prints when I didn't need to. Yay. I also love when the printer decides it's gonna like spit on your work. Like, can you see that? You see those little ink splatters? They're there. And there. Yeah. They're in her hair, pretty much. It's bad enough that us artists could get, you know, criticism on our work, and comments in the below the video making fun of us, but even the printer spits on our work. Like, what can we even do? The other issue is running out of wall space for your art. Luckily, I'm not exactly there yet. I still have some empty space. Yeah, boy, look at that. Look at that empty wall. Oh, hi. Hi there. But, you know, it can be hard when you do start running out of space. I still have a lot of space, so I'm lucky. But I've seen a lot of artists who... Oh, I'm too low. Yeah. I've seen a lot of artists who run out of space to put their art in their studio, and then they start putting art like here and there throughout their house. They have art hanging on the walls. They have art stacked, just stacked to the brim up against walls and bookshelves and everything you can think of. And they're running out of space. And I love when they go, it's time to have an art show. And I'm just like, yes. Yes, it is. I just think it's great. But anyway, luckily I'm not there yet. I've still got wall space and I've still got storage space, but I also don't do like giant pieces all the time. Like, I mean, this chick's probably my biggest piece. Well, no, she's not my biggest piece. I actually have a bigger piece. I'll show you guys. Is it dark over here? This is my biggest piece, I think. This is a watercolor. I think it's like 30 something by 22. Pretty big. But the great thing about this piece is you could roll it up. Try to ignore how ugly this is, but another issue for artists is scanning in their work. Because most of our paintings are bigger than the scanner. And then you have to stack something on top of the lid to like give it pressure, to push it down further onto the glass. But you also have to be careful not to damage the art. So it's like a weird acrobatic puzzle type scenario that you have to figure out. Ugh, come on, bend to my will. No. Alright, you're just part of me now. What was I about to film? So as you can see, artists struggle with a number of things, but I wouldn't trade this for anything because even though I have a really hard time keeping up with everything that I need to be doing, I'm still happier than I've ever been at any other job, so cool. But also, I do want to mention that I'm sure there are other things I'll think of, so this is probably just like a part one, so yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like down below and subscribe. And yes, I accidentally hit my elbow against my hand and it actually really hurts really bad. But thank you for being here, and I hope that you enjoyed yourself. Bye, guys. Dang. Whew. That gnat had some muscle to him. So before I go, I just want to shout out my patrons. They're on the screen right now, and I just want to thank them so much for supporting me. They're always so super kind and sweet, and they help me out a lot. Thank you guys so much for being patrons.